There's no cars. It's scary. It's scary. Hello guys, welcome to Stephen's Journal. Today I decided that it would be a good idea to do a apartment complex tour and show you my apartment as well. I moved from Walkway that you would have seen in my earlier videos in November 2019 and I now live at Chatham Square. Right now, due to current situations, we are in the middle of coronavirus pandemic. And if you've done a program before or you were on a program when this happened, you'll know that it's caused big devastation in the Disney community. They have basically sent around 95% of Disney housing participants home, and so basically it is almost abandoned. Literally there's nothing going on. It's very scary, very quiet, and I thought while it's quiet it's the best time to show you around the complex for future times, or as I said, if you've done a program, I think you'll probably find this quite interesting to see what it looks like at the moment. And I have Malcolm with me here. Hello. He's going to come to the apartment tour with me since we live in the same apartment. Makes sense. Yes. Yeah, I think we're probably the only two people that actually still live here as well, which is like pretty scary. So this is the Chatham sign. This is the entrance just down here to Chatham Square. Across the road then you have Patterson Court, so you go down that way, it's Patterson. And obviously you've got Chatham. Then down this way you have Commons. So the Commons is one of the other ones, so that's all three. And then Vista Way is further away. So this is the crossroads between them all. This place is usually heaving with buses and cars and people and nothing. Yeah, actually, as I said, a lot of you probably know they decided that, well, Disney's now closed for over a month, so they've sent home Disney College Program, they sent home the culinary program, the academic program, the cultural exchange program. The only program that was safe was the Disney's cultural representative program that works in EPCOT's World Showcase.
But not all of them.
But not all of them. So that was all that was remaining. That was basically a small minority of Disney housing, and then a lot of people that were like external companies that like work in the World Showcase, they're basically sent home as well. So there is a very, very small handful of people that have remained in Disney housing, and yeah, it's very, very scary. It's just so quiet, and the thing is, like, I thought now was the perfect time to show up because this has never ever happened, and it probably will never ever happen again. Hopefully. So we have your walkway up to the entrance of Chatham. You have cars that park out here, they're literally abandoned. This car looks like it's been here forever. This is usually packed with people. So this is the Chatham bus stop. Chatham bus stop is outside of the complex. Usually the whole way here you have lots and lots of people lining up for work. We usually have a schedule of like 5-6 different buses popping up at the same time, literally lining up everywhere. This is probably one of the main bus stops. This bus stop is the bus stop for Chatham and Patterson Square, so it's usually really, really busy. But yeah, at the moment there's only one bus running, and that bus goes to Walmart. Yeah, the bus, there's one bus going. Usually we have all of these buses running, this screen's full. This is it. Alright, so this is where we walked up. This was the bus stop. Up here then is the little 10-minute parking outside for like Ubers, things like that. And then this is our entrance into housing. So once you pass security, you're into Chatham Square. Guys, once you pass security, it's just straight into Chatham. I think Chatham's actually probably one of the nicest looking. It's got this nice little like streets with the trees and things like that. So if you turn left, that's where we're going to start, isn't it?
At the service centre.
Okay, so right here is our Disney Service Centre. Usually here you've got all the events going on, but all we have is about coronavirus and basically what you should and shouldn't do. This place is closed already. This place is usually open from like 9 to 5. Right now ours is 10 to 2 or 10 to 12, so it's only open for like 2 hours a day, 4 hours max. This is where you would go for if you've got any packages delivered. It's basically like a front desk, like a lobby of like a resort. You have lovely Disney housing representatives in there that will help you with any questions. If you have any maintenance issues, we go sometimes for our AC, or our door lock got quite sticky and they came straight away and they fix it all for free. If you need to collect new housing IDs, so with Disney Housing, it is 24-hour security, so nobody can get in, I mean nobody, except for participants. You just show your ID. It's now blue because they just changed it because nobody lives here anymore. You would show this on the way in and then you're in. So yeah, this is where you would go for all that, but obviously it's closed right now. It's got a 24-hour computer lab, so you can print things, scan things, use the computers. They do free cookies, you can get water. Yeah, and basically any questions, right, if you need to speak to anybody, that's where you would go. Right beside it then as well, you have some vending machines that are running out. This here, sold out of everything, sold out, sold out. So, we're just abandoned. One thing I should add as well before I show the rest of the complex, with us being international, it's not as big of a deal, but with everyone that was on like the college program and things like that, cars, people brought their cars with them. Disney Housing had a shortage of car parking spaces, so the parking lots were full. Anyone that was renting cars weren't able to bring them in because there was no room. So this place is usually like filled with cars, there's no space to put cars, and it was an issue. This is now. So, not a single car. I don't know if you can hear or not hear, but there's not a noise. There's no cars. It's scary.
It's scary.
So the apartments are all different shapes and sizes. Chatham Square has loads. They have a 1-bedroom 2-person, they have 3-bedroom 6-person, they have 2-bedroom 6-person with bunk beds, they have 2-bedroom 5-person, they have 4-bedroom 8-person, so every apartment really ranges. Over here you can see that these are more likely like a 1-bedroom 2-person, 3-person. These are 4-bedroom 8-persons, 1-bedroom 2-person. These look like 2-bedroom 4 or 5-person. So this one has the biggest range of apartments. This one also probably has the most bunk bed options when you're applying, so that's always something to keep in mind. So beside the service centre you're going to have the donation area that they donate everything to local charities. Anything that you don't want to take they just put in there, which is pretty full right now because everyone just had to get up and go. Around this side of the complex we've also noticed a lot of open doors, and obviously we'll not go, like we wouldn't go into them, but there's so many like apartments that are just like being left abandoned and like nobody lives in them anymore, and the doors are just open, and it's so scary. I mean, what they were doing in other complexes was some people that were remaining, they let them go into the empty apartments, take people's things that people left behind, like TVs, crazy amount of things. Some people now have access to empty apartments just to use the fridge and freezer, because every apartment's empty. They're just letting the remaining people just use whatever they want. It's kind of like a free-for-all now. But yeah, just to give you perspective, again, not one car anywhere.
Or one person.
Or one person.
Anywhere. I've never seen it be this empty. Like
No.
if you were by yourself, it would be so lonely, I think.
Yeah.
Well, we're lucky that we still
That we both stayed.
But it's so crazy. It just feels like it's completely been deserted, which it was. Like they left
Within the space of like 3 days, wasn't it?
Leave, pack up all their stuff and go.
So the further you get in, over here you have a little smoking area. So it is a non-smoking complex now, you just go to certain areas. The further you get down then, it's all separate little buildings. And that's how it kind of works. You also have laundry rooms. So over there is one of the little laundry rooms. We will take you into one of them and show you it. We'll take you into the one that we use. So this is usually the sort of design of the apartments. Some sides don't have balconies at all. Other sides do. I think it just depends when they're building them. But yeah. look, every single thing is empty. So you've got deserted, empty bedrooms. It's all just sitting empty everywhere, every single apartment. Also forgot to mention, Chatham is probably one of the biggest complexes. I mean, look at this. That's not right. I feel like we've been in like an apocalypse, and
this is what it feels like. It feels like you're in like a film set or something where it's been like purposely like this, but this has actually happened. Like the only thing you can hear is like the AC units running.
yeah. Also, now and again you're going to see these bins around. These are our big bins. So these ones with the black lid is just for regular trash. These ones here with the yellow is going to be your recycling. They're all over the sort of complex that you can go around and you're taking ghost pictures. If you see these little places round and round sort of the complex, they are the mail rooms. So we would just get a little key and we can go check our mail. So we have made it to the back of the complex. I have a funny story. So the UK that we're from is one of the only pavilions from World Showcase that we still have a safe job at the moment. And we're probably, I mean, a few countries like Germany, there's like Italy, the UK and stuff, are the only people that are really here. But we're spread over the 4 complexes. Some of our UK friends live at the back of Chatham, and I think there's only us and them here. We've just came around to record this, and do you want to see how they're taking this at the moment? They're taking it pretty well. Well, how's isolation going for you guys? Here's us. Well, there's no one here. And then here you are. Okay. So we're at the back of the complex. So these buildings sit by themselves. They're actually really nice. Behind it is just like fencing, and it has like a river almost, isn't it? So like a river behind us. There's nothing behind us. This behind me is the centre of Chatham. So over there is security, and this is a walkway that takes you the entire way through right to the back apartments.
We used to get people like walking back and forth like to work all day, every day.
Yeah.
And now it's just empty.
It's a nice little area. It's like a little street with houses at either side. And then you can go further down. Chatham is very much like a square. Like it's just a complete, well, that's probably why it's called Chatham Square. But yeah, security's there. It just goes like this, and then you've got the back side of this over here. When we just bumped into some of the UK group, they were saying when they went to collect the new housing IDs, they were saying that Chatham is the quietest right now. There's under 200 people in it. Still sounds like a lot, but this holds thousands. So, I mean, it really, like, thousands and thousands. Apparently they sent home 22,000 cast. So, and they were majority in housing. So that's something to think about. So I actually really like Chatham Square, but the one thing that I especially like about Chatham is most of the housing events. So Disney Housing put on events for us, and they host most of them here. We have a giant field where the Disney Housing graduations happen. They have the nicest pool. Our pool out of the 4 complexes is definitely the nicest. It looks like a hotel resort pool to me. They have a gym, they have volleyball, they have tennis courts, they have everything. So this one by far for recreational purposes is probably the best one. Okay guys, so Chatham Pool, this is our meal area. This is the Chatham Fields and Pool area. So they have a little stage here for when they do events. You know, someone's sunbathing up there. Down there they have a little area where characters meet and they can do like food and things like that. Over here then is another smoking area, more apartments. Over there you have tennis courts. This place is usually very busy with cars because people are parking by the pool. But nothing. No fun graduations, no grocery bingo, no fun activities. Right now, due to COVID-19, the pool and like public areas like the gym are closed. We can't get into them, which is sad but understandable. So I'm just going to show you our pool area from the outside. So here is our pool area. have a nice like pool table, an area to put like snacks and things like that. We have a giant pool. A housing complex pool, which is beautiful. It's like a resort. And it's basically, except for a few people, it's only the UK Pavilion here. Over here they also have classrooms, so at graduation you can meet Minnie and Mickey, and they meet in there. Disney also hosts sort of different classes and things, like educational things, and they'll be in there. Everywhere is covered in leaves. You've got tennis courts here, you've got a running track. Another little view of our pool area is through there. And then this walks to our washing area. Okay, so washrooms. We're back nearly in a full circle. Security's over there. We went that way and walked around. Here then is our closest washroom beside the tennis courts. Usually very hot in here, but nobody is doing washing. Sometimes you come here and can't find a washer, but they're all free. So you've got washers here, you've got all your dryers here, and then you have more washers around here. You can pay on card, you just use this little machine. It's $1.25 to use the dryers, and $1.25 to use the washers, so it's not too bad. This area here would be our closest parking area, and it is filled with cars. Usually people are driving around because they can't find a space. There's 2 cars in the entire place. So we have shown you plenty of the complex. I hope like it give you an idea of what the complex actually looks like, what's all here. It's so nice, such a nice place. Disney House in Chatham Square, I absolutely love it. But I hope it also shown you how eerie and creepy it is right now that there's just nobody here, nothing going on. We have 2 weeks of isolation here. We can't go into other housing complexes, we can't go to the pool. Disney's extended their closure for another 2 weeks. So really we're just staying in our apartments. So that being said, we've shown you empty apartments, and I think we should show you what an apartment can look like when you actually live in it. So should we show our apartment?
Yeah.
I think we should show you our apartment.
Let's do it.
So before I go into too much detail about the apartment, we live in Chatham Square, a 1-bedroom, 2-person apartment. This is one of the most expensive rent-wise, but also probably one of the nicest. Because we actually look out at the road, like the main road outside of Chatham, we don't have a balcony, but that's okay because it actually, where the balcony is meant to be, they increase your living space. So this is the space I'm standing in right now, would be our balcony. So I'll just show you around and what we have for 2 of us living in this apartment. So here we are at our apartment. Woo! Welcome. This is our apartment. Ooh, fancy. Okay, so this is our living area. If you're in a bigger apartment, like with more people, it's probably going to be bigger than this, but it does for us. We completely decorated this. We went to IKEA and we went on Amazon, so we bought these couch covers because otherwise it's a very terrible, ugly pattern. We bought some like throws and cushions, things like that. The table as well, it's kind of, I mean they're the same in every apartment, but just to make it a little nicer, we got little throws, just little like fake plants from IKEA. They're all like $5, just like makes it that little nicer. With this table too, we thought we'd decorate it with just some photos and some lamps. Yeah, we thought lamps and things like that makes it more homely, so we did that. So someone gave us this TV, so it just sits there until we connect it to our laptops. Just a little lamp, like $2, some more fake plants. Went on Amazon and got these. All the photo frames were just from Walmart, and they're stuck up with command strips, so you stick everything up with command strips. We also did this. We just went to Disney House and made some little posters, stuck them up. Some stuff on the wall as well. You're not allowed candles or anything that burns, but what you can do is you can get like smelly things or like wax melters that are like plugged in through electric. So we have this that like sprays out a little spray, and this then like melts wax, but you plug it in, so it's good. And then the kitchen, because we're only 2 people, we don't have a table and chairs in enough room, so they give you 2 bar stools, and this would sort of be your table. We have a space in here, it's kind of full right now, where we keep our bins and like hoovers, pool floats. We have plenty of space here. It didn't come, did it come in the kettle?
No.
No, so we bought this and we got that off IFA, so we're borrowing that. We also got a coffee machine, so we did. We bought these type of things in Walmart. It does come fully equipped though, so it came with like all these glasses, not the wine glasses or Prosecco glasses, but it came with glasses, it came with all these plates and bowls. Behind there, there's some mugs, things like that. On the other side, we have plenty of space, so we've got our UK treats cupboard. We've all our pasta and things like that in there, just some other stuff. Freezer's pretty big. It makes ice, which is amazing. And then the fridge is pretty big as well, so it's not too bad like that way. We have coffee ready to go, thanks Malcolm. Yes, so we also put all our magnets on just to make it like little memories. So of course EPCOT, or annual pass holders. Of course we need these, and of course we need this. And then on top we have done 1, 2, 3, 4 too many Fantasmic dessert packages. Malcolm's favourite. Alright, so bedroom wise then. So this is a 1-bedroom 2-person. You've got your 2 beds, I've got 2 nice big windows. We went to Walmart and bought some black out curtains. And then we just got this little thing, again command strips or hooks, that's what they are. And yeah, it works. Like at the end of the night we just close this and it really darkens the room. So I would completely recommend that. We've got 2 bins, I've got mine and of course Malcolm's. In the centre then you get 2 of these little drawers which help a lot. We just put some stuff in the centre to make it look a little nicer. My biggest recommendation as soon as you start a program is to go to Walmart, and they're only like $10, is get a mattress topper. The beds are quite, I mean they're fine actually, I don't have issues with them. I think this bed is so comfortable, but I've got about 3 or 4 mattress toppers on it. And then I bought the sheets and stuff to go on top, so none of that will come included. Yeah, so under here I've got like 3 or 4 of those. It's so comfortable, I have no issues with it at all. So as well as 2 little bedside tables, 1 each, then it comes with a dresser, so of course 3 each. As well attached with a big mirror, so we just have, and it's a lot of like space for like some stuff, so we just keep a few things around here. Then we have our vanity area outside our bathroom, so it comes with 1 sink. Depending on your apartment, there's sometimes 2. A little bit of storage space in here, you have some storage space in here. And yeah, we just do 1 side each. Got a giant mirror with some lights. Then you've got your 2 doors in your bedroom. So one is the closet. Quite a lot going on in there. You have your 2 lockers over here, so you can lock them up. We've got 1 each, so for like documents, things like that, we would just store in there. Malcolm takes this side, I take this side. There's a lot of space underneath where you keep our shoes and bags and things like that. That could probably be a bit cleaner, so we're not going to go actually in there. And then our bathroom. So our bathroom is actually very small, but again, it's only because it's 2 people. We have everything you need though. So we've got, of course, a toilet, surprise, surprise. We got this little mat and we bought our own shower curtains. So you can completely go buy your own shower curtain, which I would completely recommend. It was just from Walmart. So we kept the old thing on and then this. So yeah, just makes it a bit more homely. Very nice, very clean, nice, very strong shower, so it works very well, it's very powerful. Keep all our stuff around this side. So that's our bathroom area. 2 bedrooms, our view out of our window, and then our living room. So that is the entire apartment. So I think I have some old footage of when we moved in, so I'll kind of, if I can find it, I'll put it in here to show what it did look like when we moved in compared to now. But yeah, we are here on a 1-year program, so we thought it was worth the while just spend a little bit of money to make it a lot more homely. It's a social hub because it's only us 2. Our group of friends who share with people from across the world will just come here, we watch movies. It's definitely been worth the while. I originally lived in a Vista 3-bedroom 6-person apartment. I absolutely loved everybody that I shared with and that I lived with, but this just worked so much better for everyone. And they were all moving out anyway. They were on a college program, they were all moving out, and people were changing, and I was going to get force moved anyway, so I would have rather done it on my terms to somewhere that I wanted. And yeah, so apart from that, we're probably the only fully clean, ready apartment in the whole of Chatham Square. You've seen that the place is a ghost town. There's absolutely no one here. But all we know is we're here still, and we don't know when Disney's opening. We don't know when Disney Housing's going to start bringing in new participants. We know absolutely nothing. But there you go. So now everybody knows exactly where I live, what my surrounding area looks like. Yeah, everything. So hope you enjoyed, and I will see you for the next video if Disney ever decides to reopen.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Thank you so much. Bye.